Hi, I'm Halfway Decent, and welcome to a post-nerf Luigi guide. As many of you may have known, Luigi has been nerfed, and his down throw now has increased knockback. This forces Luigi to rely on different moves for killing. Luigi can no longer up B or back air or down B at high percentages anymore out of down throw, as the opponent will just be sent too far. So I will be showing you some of the new combos and setups that Luigi has now with the reduced knockbacks. So the best combo I found out that works really well is grab, down throw, forward air, fastball nair, down throw, forward air, pivot grab, forward throw, jab lock, up B. I know that sounded pretty intense and hard to do, but with practice it's actually not too difficult. So I'll show you the reason why I do what I do. The down throw, now you can't get a double forward air in there like you used to with the way the knockback has been changed on Luigi's move. So I do down throw, forward air, fastball nair. And if you do it correctly, it'll bring your character into the perfect position, like right there, to where you can grab them again right afterwards. So if you do it correctly, you can forward air, fastball nair, grab, down throw, forward air, and then you can try to grab him again. On Mario at least, I tend to go over him, but what'll happen is by the time you've executed this combo, likely you're pretty far away or pretty close to the edge of the stage, so if you do a forward throw and try to go for a jab lock, it's not going to work. You're just going to throw them off the edge. They won't miss attack, they won't even have a chance to. And that could be good, you know, you get your opponent off the stage, you can go for, you know, some off stage gimps and whatnot. But what I found is, in order to do this correctly, do that reverse pivot grab, so then you can catch him and you're in the right position on the stage to get the jab lock on him. What's pretty cool and kind of funny, if you really felt like it, you could jab lock them and then do a side B and hope you get a misfire just to be funny. I always like doing stuff like that with Luigi because that's just kind of the character he is. Just kind of a little slippery character. You know, you never know what Luigi's going to do to you, so you can do that. Actually, on that topic of jab lock, if you do jab lock someone with a move like that, you can try to do a down taunt to up B in the air. Now, I don't know if it's a guarantee that you can jab lock them with the down taunt. The down taunt might take too long. But I will say that no matter what percentage your character is at, if you do actually manage to hit him with the down taunt, it's a guaranteed combo into the up B if you do it correctly. Here, I'll show you right here. Boom. See? Nothing Mario could do. As you can see over on the side of the screen over there, that's a true combo. So you can do that like here at this percentage, Mario should die from it. Boom. Just like that. And not to mention that it might make someone laugh really bad. I'd say ways you could probably do that is, say, like a character like Ganondorf, anyone with that's trying to charge a really long, prolonged attack, like, say, a Falcon Punch or something like that, like Ganondorf's Warlock Punch. If you're right in front of them when they do it, dodge behind them, and whoop, if you can manage to get perfect range, you can do that on them, and they won't see it coming. They'll be like, oh, he's just going to up B. That stinks. But you can really go styling on them if you do that. So that's a pretty good one for the down throw on to the fastball nair. There are quite a few other options you can do to it, like down throw, forward air, fastball nair, down throw, forward air, up tilt, and you can kind of mix it up. I like to do up tilts a lot of time because in case you don't do that, do this right, the up air into the up tilts a lot of times kind of sets them up for a juggle to where you could probably juggle them and then boom. In case you don't think that you could actually jab lock them correctly. But you're pretty much guaranteed to get that second regrab right there. What you do after that is kind of all up to you. So that works pretty good. Another one that works really good is down throw, down smash, which gives you a regrab. Then you can do that. You can kind of mix it up with all that. My personal favorite is the down throw forward air to fastball nair because it is very hard for your opponent to get out of. Mario could possibly get out of it because he has a really fast neutral air. So if they're at, say, like 12 or something, you know, the more percentage, the easier it is to get out of an attack. like that, you get knocked back farther with the increased knockback on any move, really. So, but at low percent, they're set at just the perfect distance for you to get some pretty good attacks on them. And, you know, if you do it right, they may never see it coming. So that's always a good one. So, and you may also know that you used to be able to down throw into an up B with Luigi. You can still do this, especially at 0%. You can just down throw, up B. If you do it correctly, they're usually pretty much in the right spot for you to do it. Let's see if I can actually land it. I usually don't prefer to do it because why go for 30% when you can get like 50? That's my personal opinion on it. So that, and you know, you may see like some people talk about doing the down throw to up B, but I think it's a bad thing because look how long of an opportunity this person would have to hit me after I do that. Especially someone fast like Sheik. Of course, the calm player is tumbling right now, but let's see if I put him into attack, he'll probably punish me after that. Let's see here. No, Mario, stop! Oh my goodness. I don't know exactly why the calm players feel like they need to spam projectiles if they have them. Stop, Mario, I'm trying to show something. I swear, I wish you could just make calm players do what you want. Okay, so you see, Mario had quite a bit of time to react out of that. If I do a grounded version of it, oh, he even kicked me before, so I couldn't even do it to Mario there. But you'll see the down throw, forward air, fast fall, nair. He didn't really have time to do anything after that. So I just got 45 on him, pretty much unanswered. And the only way he was able to stop it is because he's Mario and he has a really fast neutral air to break combos. So any other character that wouldn't have a fast neutral air, I probably could have kept going. Or if that Mario player didn't respond fast enough with that to get out of it. So, that's a pretty good one. There are a few other combos and whatnot that you can do. I do like to go for jab locks out of that down throw. I think they work pretty good. It's, like I said, it's kind of fun to go styling on people, so if you do manage to get a jab lock... Wait, why are you on attack still? Go back to normal. So I like to, after getting the possibility of jab locking someone, I like to do kind of funky things to it so they can never quite expect what I'm going to do. So that once you land that, you know, you can go whoop. If you actually manage to land that, the other person would probably feel, for one, very ashamed of themselves. For two, you would look really cool and you'd feel really cool. But you can also do that into Luigi's side B. So, you know, jab lock, boom! And if you get a misfire, they'd be toast, even earlier than the up B. The up B may not have killed Mario at that percentage, depending on the stage. Like, this stage here has a really high blast zone, so I don't think it'll kill Mario. In fact, I'll find out right now. Let's see, because I'm pretty sure it gets pretty close, but not quite. See, like that didn't even kill him, really. But you can get pretty close to it. So, on to the next thing. Some really good combos. At around 50 to 60%, I think it's actually, let's see, the percentage that your opponent, when they get hit by the down air spike, to where they bounce off of the ground instead of just landing perfectly. Okay, so it works at 55. So at least at 55, a good thing that you can do is, this is the percentage usually you'll see people go for the up B to get some damage on people, which is a good option. You also see people a lot of times like to go for the down B, which is a true combo. You know, there wasn't really much way Mario could get out of it at that percentage. But one that I like to do that I think is pretty good is down throw to the spike to back air. It dishes out quite a bit of damage. As you can see, Mario's at 55 and now he's at 85. So that was a good solid 30% of damage right there. And it's a really fast move, but you have so many options with it. After you get a down throw spike like that, you can actually spike into spike a lot of times too. And if you do manage to get a double spike, missed it right there. Let's see if I can land this double spike. Alright, and then boom, right to up B. So if you know your opponent doesn't have tech, and oftentimes they won't really expect you to be doing the down air spike. Maybe if you were off stage right here, they'd expect it. But you can also try to read your opponent to see if they'll air dodge. But I found that that one works pretty good, and you can actually get up there pretty fast to make it almost a true combo. They can't really see it coming. But what's really cool about Luigi's down spike is that it actually, off the stage rebound, combos into pretty much almost every single one of his moves. You can combo into another down air, you can combo into an up air if they bounce high enough. You can do it like that. You can also combo into, believe it or not, a side B, which is really hard to do, but you can do it. Usually if they're at a higher percent, then they come up high enough to do it. Let's see, so here, if I put them at a higher percent, we may be able to see it. So, right there. I hit him with it right there. I think he could have responded out of it. But you can actually down throw into the aerial version of your up B. Let's see if I can manage to pull that one off. You know, they're all really hard to do, so you have to practice big time with that. I'm getting closer, though. I wouldn't really do this one too much. I usually like to go for the spike to back air. It seems to be the best option. Does the most damage. But you can also do the spike to the down B. But what's nice about this is, depending on how high they go, Luigi's down B is stronger at the base of his feet, and guess where this spike puts him right at? Right at the base of Luigi's feet to give him the most knockback. So that's what's really cool about it. But the back air, down spike to back air, is actually a killing setup if they're at the right percentage. Which, out of a down throw, that could be hard now. Before Luigi was nerfed, that was a really good option for killing. Now it's a little bit harder to do, but, you know, if you read people's jumps, you can catch them with that. They probably won't see it coming. So I definitely think it's a better option than just down throw to up B. But, you know, at a specific percentage, you can still get that up B in and get them with it for sure to guaranteed kill. This stage is a really high skybox, but Mario probably would have died from that on any other stage. But let's see, so you can also do it to like a forward air and try to follow up with more. You can also do it, like I said, to up air. I like the double spike, just sounds really cool and feels so satisfying. But a good one is to do the down spike, fast fall to an up B. That can be a pretty good one if they don't tech their landing or respond fast enough. At higher percentage, they have more time to act out of it. But if you catch them right in that perfect percent to where they're at, you know, they're barely able to bounce off the ground, then you can get them really good with it. Because they have less time to react. And see, that actually got Mario really good. And, you know, you can even spice it up by doing that double spike if you want. I wouldn't necessarily go for the double spike. Just go for what, you know, you feel works best for you. And always throw in mix-up. Don't make it too obvious. If they see you going through for the down spike, say 2 throws, you try it, and you miss, they likely know you're going to do it, and they're just going to DI away from you, and you'll just whiff the attack. The good thing, though, about the down air is it's so fast that even if you whiff it, if you whiff the actual spike part, they'll still get hit. So, I've gotten so used to it. Alright. So, goodness, now I can't even miss it. Okay. Alright, there. So if you missed it like that, you still have an opportunity to follow up with other moves. And if you miss the attack altogether, you actually, like, I think he has to be at a higher percent. It's a little bit harder to miss. But, you know, if you miss the attack altogether, or say they air dodge through it, right afterwards, you oftentimes have enough time to do a fast fall nair and still catch him off guard with it. Let's see if I can do that to Mario here. So a lot of times, let's see, here, I'll put him on attack, see if he'll be able to demonstrate this for us. Ah, almost had it right there. 70 might be just a little too high for that. At 70, you probably wouldn't want to go through for it too much anyways. Alright, let's see. Alright, Mario, demonstrate. Help us teach. Go. We're not going on full-on brawl, we're trying to demonstrate techniques. Now he is not even air dodging. He totally could have, though, right there. Alright. See, I actually caught him pretty fast with that. So the cool thing about it is the spike doesn't hit just at, like, a lot of times with Luigi's spike, since you usually use it for offstage guarding too much, you get used to hitting people with just the tip of your shoe. But really, it's pretty much all of Luigi's legs, so you can hit the... if you know where an opponent's hurt boxes are, you can hit them right in that and still get it pretty fast. Whereas if you wait to hit, like, say, the top of a character's head, like right at the peak of your jump, you're gonna likely miss it. They're probably gonna get away. Like, let's see here. Come on, Mario. If you wait to get there, a lot of times the opponent will get away from that. So, not always a good option to do there. But one cool thing I have noticed too is, let's see, I think at the higher percentage like this, getting it into the up B is a guaranteed kill. You know, stage dependent. They, at a certain percentage, they'll pop right up to the exact height you want them to be. To where it doesn't even take much, you know, to actually hit them with that. Let's see. I guess 65 is a little low. Let's see, we'll try 75. Boom, like that. Alright, so normal stage, you know, that would have killed. But what's good is you can also do that to a nair, which is another one of Luigi's kill moves. Go boom. And if you haven't used your second jump, which likely you have, you can try to get that and go for another follow-up, especially if you did a fast move. Like when you're at lower percentage to where it doesn't take a double jump to catch up to your opponent, you can, you know, hit him with a faster attack like a forward air and try to follow up. Let's see if I can do it here to Mario. Alright. Yeah, so you can get more follow-ups sometimes if you do that. Up air is a really good one though, because it kind of like juggles your opponent a little bit, and oftentimes if you get directly below him, it'll kick him behind you in the perfect position to give you a back air as well. Which that's kind of cool, as that move kind of combos into itself too. Now Mario's going a little bit too far away right here for me to fully demonstrate it. That was pretty close though, but you get the idea. So, yeah, you have so many options out of that. I like to freestyle with Luigi. Always keep your opponent guessing. I mean, the last thing they think you're probably going to do is down B to side B. They may never see that coming. And you know, if your opponent tries to tech the landing and then dodge because they think you're going to grab, because that's another one people like to do, is if you do manage to get your opponent to spike like that, you can drop right after and get a grab. And since Luigi's grabs are so good, why wouldn't someone want to do it? So it's a good mix-up. Definitely would use that one. Another technique that works really good with Luigi, not down throw related whatsoever, but good for edge guarding, is when you get your opponent off stage, instead of just trying to get him off and go for back airs or whatnot to get him off the edge and trying to get him, say, like, hit him into the wall, after you get him to go below the stage, let's see here, it's kind of hard to show, especially with calm players, really difficult. But if you get your opponent out at far enough away from the stage, let's see here, this should be a perfect spot for it. Ah, goodness, he's still way too close. Okay, so it's kind of that position, once you get your opponent out really far horizontally, but not as much vertically, if you can get them to try to go, or if your opponent does like to recover low on stage, here we go, you bounce fireballs off the wall when they're coming back, and it can actually helps cover it because it adds an extra hitbox out there. You know, if they try to jump above your head, they're going to get hit by the fireball. Let's see if I can actually demonstrate this. And also, so then right there, it prevented Mario from being able to jump. He would hit my fireball. And since he came low, I hit him with my feet. But what's nice is if they recover right where the fireball is and try to dodge that fireball, then that just set you up for a perfect and easy back air. And this is kind of stage dependent. The stage has to have like a perfect spot for it too. But what's cool is like with this stage here with the angle on it, if your opponent was like way below the stage, the fireball will bounce down. So that's kind of a cool thing you can do. I mean, if you did it like that, you could only forward air, which isn't a strong enough move. So if you bounce it off the wall, it just gives you a better option. Adds an extra hitbox out in the field to help you fight. Extra hitboxes are always nice. So that's pretty much it on Mario at least. I'll have to show you another good combo for fast fallers. I don't think I can demonstrate it on Mario here. I'll try it, but sometimes on fast fallers, which the best combo for fast faller is the down throw to the down smash to the regrab, which I don't prefer that for mid-weight characters because you can do the down throw forward air to fast fall nair. So, but on, you know, fast fall characters, it's a lot harder to do that because they pop up so low to the ground. But I think I'll just go and show you with another character. But you do an up throw, and then after the up throw, you kind of retreat back and hit with 2 forward airs. They have a very small window of time to actually dodge. Comp players, though, have a weird timing with dodges. A lot of times they'll get perfect every time on your inputs. But let's see here. I'll do it on Captain Falcon just to be an example.
Captain Falcon.
Here we go. Alright, so you'll see it works pretty fast. Pretty good combo move right here, you know, up throw, and it lets you get that regrab in, which you can get another regrab. You know, that was 63% right there. And like I said, comp players almost always get out of it, but pretty much the only thing they can do... Oh no. Please, not the constant Falcon kicks. I don't know why the comp player in training mode feels like Falcon kicks are the only thing possible. But see, you'll see he did the dodge right there. A lot of your opponents won't really be expecting up throw because for Luigi it's one of his most unused moves. So you may be able to catch them unaware with it. There, I actually managed to get it without him air dodging that time. It's just a kind of an explanation of how fast that move really is. So pretty cool there. Oh, come on. See? Goodness, like I said, look at this. It's like, what can I do now? Falcon kick. Falcon kick. Falcon kick. It's like the worst spammy comp players in the world. Okay. So like, okay, I'm turning him off of attack now. I get a little bit sick and tired of the repetitive, constant Falcon kicks. So, if you'll notice the down throw, forward air, fastball nair, he gets too much time to react after that. He just goes too low. He could easily have power shielded that and punished me for it. So, I find that another good one, which is the down smash to regrab. The problem with it is if your opponent is fast enough, they can get out of it, especially if they see it coming, and your timing isn't the greatest. But you can also do it with an up smash and then try to regrab, which might be a little better character dependent, but that's the main one you would want to do for a fast faller. Either that or, like I said, the up throw, do that to get the regrab. Another thing is to be importantly take note of what height Luigi's forward air auto cancels. Very important for his combo game. If you do his forward air and then do it too close to the ground, that tiny little bit of end lag will keep you from having to grab him just perfectly. So try to make sure that when you do those forward airs, you do them really fast so you have enough time to regrab. Just like that. Pretty easy. It's not too bad. If it's a little hard, just practice and practice. You'll get good with it over time. So that's pretty much the main thing. And as you may know already, Luigi's fireballs have added another 3 frames of lag on him. Which Luigi's fireballs are one of the best things you can use to help you with grabs by catching people out of hit stun. So now, since with that extra lag, it's a lot harder to run right in and grab people after a fireball. If you do it too close, they have plenty of time to react after that. It used to be you can almost shoot a fireball and grab immediately right after that. So now you have to kind of space it out a lot more. You know, too far away, and you won't have enough time to reach in. But if you're in the right area, you'll have enough time. So you have to kind of get that range down and see where it is. And it's actually quite far away from your opponent. You'll see. Let's see if I can actually get it. Can't really seem to get it right now, but there, that's it. So it's a pretty hard range now, so a lot of times the fireballs don't really count into your grabs as much. But Luigi's dash grab has quite a bit of range, and so does his pivot grab, so you can always use those to your advantage. the main thing is with Luigi is just getting that grab, but what's nice is I actually approve of the nerf to Luigi now. I mean, it's sad that he can't do his up B anymore. I think the knockback was maybe pushed pretty high on it. He's got more combo tools now, so it's pretty good. But I think what's nice is it kind of keeps the hate down on Luigi. I think he's a really good character, but when a character becomes overplayed because they can easily be exploited, it kind of takes the fun away from playing that character to show how much you like it. Like you may know with the Diddy Kong nerfs, a lot of people played Diddy Kong and he was everywhere just because he was so good from being overpowered. And Luigi kind of had that same problem with him too, so I think Luigi would be happy too. I don't think he would want to be a powerhouse. He kind of likes to be the way he is. Kind of quirky with some funny gimps that keep people guessing on what he's actually going to do. So that is pretty much what I have for there. Just got a little bit to go on floaty characters. So floaty characters have quite a few issues with them. I'll go change to a floaty character real quick just to show you here. Alright, so I chose Kirby. He's a pretty good one for demonstrating this. So floaty characters are among the hardest to combo because they pop up just so high. With floaty characters, you actually can get that double forward air regrab in a lot of times. You know, kind of dependent on how they DI and how fast they react. It's not a guarantee in there, but it does work. But actually, the fast fall nair will lead into some combos. You can do the forward air fast fall nair to up tilt and just barely catch them with that up tilt. If they falled a little bit too much, you can try to go for an up air. Let's see here. Up smash. There are quite a few options. Let's see if I can manage to get one of the good ones here. So, you know, just kind of depends on all the way you hit them, how high you do it. So floaty characters are definitely the hardest. I would go for down throw double forward airs to up tilts and then try to get them from there. Because a lot of times we don't really see many floaty characters having really fast neutral airs like Mario's that stays out really long. Kirby's is pretty good, but it doesn't have very great of range on it. So you can kind of, if you're actually getting him in there, like with the up tilts, a lot of times their best option is just to jump away from it. So then you can try to follow with some up airs and try to catch one of them jumping. So that's pretty much the main thing you can do. So if you can manage to get all these combos down, I would greatly appreciate it. If you feel like it, please like and comment on the video. I'll look and read all your comments, and I'd love to hear any feedback or any combos or anything you have figured out yourself. If you'd like me to do another character guide, let me know. I also like to play Kirby quite good, so I have some stuff I'd like to do with him. So yeah, I'm halfway decent, and thanks for watching this guide. Luigi out. Oh yeah.
Ow.